have one later.
You still buzzing?
He's good.
Jewish conspiracy?
Maybe. But yeah, I need a bit of research.
Ah.
There's also this fucking poster on eBay that I've been looking at. It's bitching. Got a picture of it somewhere.
Okay. Fuck that trash. Fuck that other trash. Are you in game?
No, I stepped out for a bit.
Okay. You're eBay?
Yep, eBay for now.
Okay.
Oh, there
So,
it is.
we are down here. I hope Trigger fucking built me a wrench. I wonder where he put it, if he did make it.
Bitching at poster on eBay. I'd love to get that. But they want $60 for it. I'm like, no.
Who wants $60 for it?
Whoever's selling it on eBay.
Oh.
I guess it's like not something that's in production.
Okay, leather and forged iron. I have forged iron. I need leather. And all the leather's gone. How's all the leather gone?
Yeah, there was a time when, it was about a year ago, I started buying a bunch of old punk rock flyers on eBay.
Uh-huh.
Decorate my house with them. Some of them can get pretty expensive. Expensive hobby to blow my money on.
Well, every hobby is not really a hobby. It's more of a something people spend their money on.
Yeah.
Like, I've never had a hobby that didn't take up the majority of my wallet. That's just the way they work, isn't it?
You know, that's something to do that you actually enjoy. But yeah, basically I was buying fucking old pieces of paper from the 1980s. And I'd frame them and hang them up around my house.
What did the paper have?
I got a lot of Black Flag flyers and
Okay, so it's
some
not
other
just
ones.
paper.
No, it's flyers for, you know, old punk rock shows that, you know, advertising shit from the 80s in California or whatever. It's a lot of cool art, you know. and it's authentic. There was one that, I got, it was a germs fire that people were selling. People were selling this fucker for over $200. I wind it up. Got it on a fucking steal. I got the flyer for $10.
Nice.
I like my centerpiece. I'll post a picture of it in Discord.
Hey, Mycroft. Hey, Frederick. Grim. So grim.
What are they in there?
They're here, yeah.
I didn't know Mycroft played that game.
No, they're watching the chat.
Oh, you're streaming?
Yeah, I'm always streaming. Wouldn't you believe it? I'm always out streaming bullshit.
Oh, I would believe it.
It's gonna take a while. Although, where's what's his face?
Trigger.
No, I know, I roughly know where Trigger is. He's just not talking to us. Probably wanted to go fuck off somewhere again. Or his headset died, or some other bullshit excuse.
In 2016 had a lot of shitty games.
Did it?
Oh yeah. I mean, there were some good ones, but a lot of shitty games. The only one I got suckered out of fucking losing money to was No Man's Sky. I should have waited. The game blows cock.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't buy that piece of shit then.
Oh yeah. Fucking. The game had such a massive hype for it. I thought it was going to be cool, but
Well, everyone thought it was going to be cool.
yeah, I got it and started playing it. It was like very, very samey. I don't know. I think I discovered like 16 planets or something, and like there wasn't much variation in it. Like you go to a planet, be like, oh, okay, yeah, this is an acid planet. This looks very similar to the last acid planet I was on.
Yeah, that's what people were complaining about. And a lot of people said that it gets better later. And they've fucking created some kind of updates that make the game better. But I highly doubt that the game is going to be much better at this point.
Yeah, it's got like, I guess 18 quintillion planets or some shit like that.
Yeah, but that's what they said. Who gives a shit that they're all the same?
Yeah, like the 16 that, I mean, there's like a couple different like archetypes and very little variation on it. Like all the acid planets have giant fucking mushrooms. The mushrooms look a little different on each planet, but you know, there's only like maybe, I don't know, between like 0 and 12 species of anything on any given planet.
No.
And like, I don't know, I just expected so much more out of it. I expected like, I don't fucking know, like, you seen the movie Interstellar?
Yes.
You know, I expected to be able to, you know, see planets like that, like with fucking giant tidal waves and shit. No, like, there's nothing like that. Like,
Oh, well that sucks.
Yeah. So, and then it's basically like a mining game where you just like mine a ton of resources and I don't know, upgrade your starship so that you can shoot better or whatever. And then you go to another planet and like mine more shit. You can't even like really build anything outside of uh, just upgrading your ship and your weapon slash mining tool.
There's a few other games that claim to have similar properties, but you can actually fight giant monsters and shit in it. That's going.
Like what?
I don't know. I forgot what it's called, but it's in my Steam wish list. Yeah. So they promise to have actual experience where you can build base building. It's resource gathering, base building, survival, and you can fight giant monsters and shit. Like there's real enemies in the game. None of this random bullshit.
Oh, that'd be cool.
They promised basic titans to be walking around and just like fucking wrecking shit all over the place.
Oh yeah. Another one kind of waiting for if they ever release it would be Star Citizen, but after No Man's Sky, I'm definitely gonna wait. I'm never gonna buy a game on release again.
Well, the biggest problem with No Man's Sky wasn't on release. It was about what do you call it? Pre-ordering. They made all their money during pre-order, and they're like, we'll eventually get around to actually fucking paying for shit.
Yeah,
Frederick
I'm
says a
just
friend of
been-
mine was very disappointed in Mafia 3. He had good start apparently, but it was repetitive and good old quickly and got old quickly. Sorry. Yeah. Well, I played one, just one. My Mafia game, and the Mafia game was crap and boring and slow. Weapons were shit. The driving was horrible, and all the entire game did was make me drive back and forth for missions. At least fucking Saints Row, for example, has some fun in it, and GTA has a lot of other shit you could do in it. But I just don't like the Mafia series. I don't know why people like it. I just don't understand. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I heard that one sucked too. And I guess Homefront really sucked too. I didn't buy that, but apparently that
Homefront?
game was like, yeah,
I don't know Homefront.
it's about like Korea invading the United States, and there's like underground resistance movements and shit. But anyway, I guess the game was like super, super buggy, like unplayably buggy, and I'm not sure they ever fixed it. The Division was another one I didn't care for.
That's also on my wish list. Now that I know what a piece of shit it is, I have no problem wanting to get it.
It's just like, I don't know, it's a very grindy type of game, and it just feels wrong when you have to like shoot somebody 10 times with a 50 cal to take them down. You know, like
No, I know. I know what the game is like. It's just basic running around the MMO grinding.
yeah. I'm really not too big into grindy shit. I don't like to grind, you know.
Yeah, but other people love it. Apparently, they love the grind of games.
Yeah, and, you know, it's kind of the same reason I didn't like Destiny, because it's like,
Oh, Destiny was the worst thing I've ever fucking bought. It was literally one of the worst things I've ever bought. What happened with that game is I played it for free for about a week before I maxed out all my levels. It only gave you so much shit. Like, you can only level up to level 20. And I'm like, oh, okay, so they level capped me, and now from this point on, I have to buy the real game to actually, level up, do something decent in this game. And yeah, so I'm like, fine, whatever. I'll fork over the $40. It was on sale. I'm like, I'll have some fun. I'll play some new missions. I bought the game, and the game was boring as fuck. They didn't level cap me. That was the level cap. There was no other level besides 20. Everything else had to be acquired through gear, special gear. And I already got most of the best gear as it was through just grinding the shitty missions. So what ended up happening was I played a bunch of new missions, and I need an expansion pack to get any of the good weapons, which means spending another $20. I'm like, now I'm just buying a game for $50, $60 that I'm already bored with. And I didn't feel like it was worth it.
Then even when you do like get towards the top, it doesn't really feel like there's anything you can do with it. I mean, you can take your shit into PvP, but PvP, in my opinion, sucks.
It does. It sucks horribly.
So, it's like you're gonna grind all this shit to play some mediocre, subpar PvP. No thanks.
Yeah, I still heard the Battlefield 1 was pretty good, regardless of the historical inaccuracies. Sorry, Frederick is saying that he only got Battlefield 1 and Skyrim Remastered. And Skyrim Remastered is just Skyrim, and Skyrim was awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a good PC. I would have to do remastered.
Hold on, I can't hear you over Trigger's microphone. I think he's taking a piss and just live streaming it.
I'm making like zero sound. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Regular Skyrim and get the mods for like better graphics and shit. It's just as good as Special Edition.
Is someone else in here outside of you?
Of who?
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you weren't making noise, then is there somebody else in here besides me or Sino?
No, I was saying I'm in a room. There's literally nothing in here.
I heard water.
There's no water.
What I'm hearing is what the chat's hearing.
Hi. You're hearing things. You're hallucinating.
That's right, chat. That's right, YouTube. What you're hearing right now was all hallucinations. My hallucinations.
They aren't hearing anything
over the internet.
You're not listening to your stream. You're listening to the Discord, and no one in your stream's saying anything.
To Discord.
How come you can hear Trigger and I can't?
I don't know why you can't hear Trigger. Maybe it's a special setting he put up, where only I can hear him.
Well, I see his little speaker thing going on.
You might want to reset then. Maybe you just can't hear him because your Discord glitched out.
Alright, let's disconnect and come back.
They aren't hearing anything.
Here. Oh, now he's not saying anything.
Nope.
What would I say?
Oh, now I can hear him.
There we go. Problem fixed. Or just started. I'm not sure which.
Oh, it always just starts. Yeah, but the other game that I really liked was Rainbow Six Siege. The game is fun as fuck.
How far away from your microphone are you? Normally you came in at a decent volume.
Me?
Yeah.
Like, about a foot.
Okay.
Is it quiet now?
Yeah.
Oh, I can change the Discord settings, make it more sensitive.
Can you just turn yourself up? Maybe I'll just turn you up on my thing. On my side.
How is that?
Not much better. Honestly. I'll change your settings on my end. Don't worry.
Okay. why I want a headset instead of just using my recording mic.
Oh. Where's Minecraft? Why isn't he feeding us articles? Probably at work. Where's Merlin? He's normally feeding me articles as well.
Oh, maybe they got better shit to do.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe they just hit puberty.
God, this night is taking forever.
That's what you asked for.
Yep.
Are you outside?
Yep. Yep. Just digging some dirt. Getting some sod. Gonna go replant all the bullshit. Oh, my shovel's almost done. Back to the house. How do you get fertilizer?
Nitrate powder, dirt, rotting flesh, or human turd.
Okay, so we need a human turd. Okay, so Mycroft's saying give me a sec. Mycroft, I don't know if anyone is willing to read articles, unless Psynock wants to take on the responsibility today. I guess, or you still there? Guess not. Oh, I thought it was a zombie. Got my gun out and everything. Are you taking the furnace downstairs? Trigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I read a treasure map, but I can't see the marking on my compass. And I can't find it on the map.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Did the paper disappear and everything?
Yeah, it's on there. It's in the upper right corner.
I don't know.
It's Nicole's treasure map, but it's not telling me where to go.
Inauguration predictions. What kind of predictions do you got? The trees produce more of anything if you grow them in sod.
I doubt it.
Huh.
Why would you want to? They're so abundant.
Trees?
Yeah, they're fucking everywhere.
Because I'm going to pretty much cover everything in sod to try and level it out as much as I can. Do you have any predictions for the inauguration? Is it all just going to go off without a hitch?
Me?
Yeah.
No, no predictions. Seriously?
What?
Why is there 2 doors side by side that go to the same place?
I think that was Hot Potato's room. So someone built
Genius.
2 iron doors so she can have 2 entrances. So, no inauguration predictions from anyone.
Nope.
We just have to wait and see.
All's well that ends well.
Um, should I do an inauguration, the live stream promo?
I don't know. I'm not even sure why you're doing the stream.
What do you mean? 'Cause
Well, you
people
can't
want
play.
to do it.
You can't play his speech,
We
so
can
you
still
get
talk
copyright
about what
strike.
we're seeing. Why wouldn't we just talk about what we're seeing?
Yes, but seems like they'd get a lot more out of it if they actually just watched the speech.
Okay, if you don't want to do it, just tell me. I'll make sure to not include you in it.
Yeah. Okay. So whose bedroll is this that they decided to move into my area?
No idea.
Who all moved over here?
Jen, Psynock.
Where's your bedroll
Teflon.
at?
I have my own room. Behind the door. It's locked.
Must be Psynock then. Well, no, there's another room. Is your the room next to Forges or the room next to stairs?
Mine's the room next to the stairs. I think Hot Potatoes is the one in the far off distance. Synox is the one that's not in the room yet. He just started digging a hole and it never finished.
Yeah, so then that's his bedroll that's in there with me.
Teflon also started digging a hole somewhere, and Jen showed up late. And I don't think she started digging the hole yet. So I actually don't know whose is what and where.
There's a tunnel over here. No bedroll.
You think someone's gonna rush the stage?
Nope.
I will say no. I don't think
There's gonna be a lot more Secret Service there than any of his speaking events in the campaign.
Did you catch the thing the Red Frog was predicting and the news?
Nope.
Obama has officially shuffled around all of the Secret Service people that were supposed to be protecting Trump. They're now been all officially shuffled. So anyone that was running drills and being trained or to deal with the situation or undergoing the briefings is now all the new people have to undergo twice as many briefings or whatever the fuck. Also, the guy who's in charge of security,
Where did that come from?
where did what come from?
That information?
Red Frog?
Yeah. What's the source?
I don't know. I didn't check the source. It's apparently all over the place. The other thing is Obama scheduled the firing of the guy in charge of security, the National Guard guy, for 12 o'clock that same day of the inauguration.
Sure. Sounds like conspiracy theories.
Okay. Sounds like some pretty good conspiracy theories.
Not really. The only thing that would accomplish is Mike Pence as president. So it'd be kind of stupid.
And what if that was the plan all along?
Mike Pence is a lot less palpable to the DNC than Trump is.
Well, Trump is literally Hitler, so is Pence literally the devil?
Pretty much. He actually is homophobic. Might even be a racist.
Might even be.
And don't confuse SJWs with politicians. They're not the same.
And what
This
better
isn't
way to
Britain.
prove that America is racist than by fucking assassinating the person you think is literally Hitler to have someone who even has less of a fuck to give about you?
Not really.
Not really?
Not really.
Okay, so what's your suggestion?
That would just prove that they're violent ideologues. That wouldn't.
But they are violent ideologues. We've known that all along.
Yeah, but it would make their situation worse. And so they're not going to be like, oh, well, kill this guy because that'll be so much better. Because you're confusing the SJWs with politicians. This isn't Britain. We haven't gotten that bad yet.
Well, speak for yourself. Our politicians are SJWs in Canada.
Yeah, you're talking about the United States, though.
Yeah, but you know, what's a politician here and there? Don't we have politicians that keep traveling back and forth anyway?
What do you mean?
Like, don't American politicians come to Canada to be politicians, and Canadian politicians go to America to be politicians?
I don't know a single Canadian politician in the U.S. government.
I'll have to look into it. Where the fuck is it? Oh, oh pick up the one. Well, what's his name? Ignatieff was the last one I had a huge problem with. Wasn't he an American politician?
I don't know who that is.
Well, if you look into Michael Ignatieff, he is a Russian-UK politician who ran in the States several times for senator, I think. And then came to Canada to run for prime minister, and after fucking got laughed out of office, he moved back to the UK.
Fuck you, glitch.
You won't do what it tells you? Oh, there it goes again. And I can't stop it. Now let's open OBS. What the fuck is this thing called? I don't know where Merlin is, and it could be fake news, but who knows? Who fucking knows? But we'll double check. You know how those Russian spies operate, right? They show up, they spread all kinds of disinformation. Let us fight amongst ourselves, try and figure out what's happening. Alright.
Hey,
Hey, how's it going?
not too bad.
What are you up to?
Well, I'm just gonna join you guys in game.
Oh, I think it's just me.
Okay.
There's nobody else here.
Is Trigger out there?
He was here, and then he started beeping and fucked off.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice guy.
Yeah, there it is. So, yeah. He seems incredibly triggered today, and I'm not sure why. Just generally in a bad mood.
Stay with his girlfriend?
Huh?
His girlfriend?
What about his girlfriend?
Well, I don't know. She's the only new recent development, so.
I don't know. I don't know what the situation is. I'm not here to judge either, so none of my business. But yeah.
My computer's heating up already just from trying to start the game.
Well, technically the game takes up more RAM than anything else. So it'll always get hotter and faster. You can try getting one of those coolers that sits underneath your computer. Your laptop, I guess. It's a laptop, isn't it?
Yeah, I have one of those.
Just make sure you don't connect it to the USB port of your computer. Because that does more damage than it does good. It's not a USB one, is it?
What?
The cooler.
No?
Okay.
Okay, my computer is frozen. Um, kind of feel bad for Raging Bull.
Why?
Because he's all alone in the game now. I mean, it is his own fault, but still.
You know what people are like. Sometimes they just do it to themselves. And then get butthurt
Yeah,
when other people react to what they do.
yeah, but he is kind of like doesn't get social things, you know,
I think it's
because of the
called being
autism.
autistic. Yeah, there you go. We know what it
Yeah.
is. Like he says, he's got friends. I'm sure they've explained it to him before. I mean, the reason he yells, "Is it because you hate me?" is because he's used to saying shit like, "Is it because you hate me?" and "Why do you hate me?" Because most people hate him. Because most people are annoyed with him. And there's just nothing you could do. Nothing at all. But either continue hating him, or
I don't know why I was asked to read this fucking thing.
which thing?
It's bullshit. Secret Service preparing for wide range of inauguration threats.
Greetings, stranger.
Um,
I've got the best deals in Navezgane.
I don't know what the point of reading this is.
I do. I know exactly why. Because Trigger was claiming that it's fake fucking news, that something's happening, so we need you to read it out loud.
Oh,
So we can either confirm or deny that Obama is shuffling around the Secret Service people and firing the what's his face, and then firing the guy in charge of security for the inauguration.
Oh,
Yeah. So Trigger was claiming it's fake news. We kind of want to see if it is or not. I can't read it. I'm playing the game.
doesn't say anything about that.
What does it say?
It doesn't really say anything.
There's going to be an attempt.
Huh?
It just says they're preparing for threats. That's literally all it says.
Okay. Again, S3W's already claimed that they want to try to assassinate Trump, so no surprise. But what is the attempt?
Well, they bring up the terrorist attacks and things like that in France and Germany, so they're afraid of Muslims, I guess. I don't know.
No, it's going to be a liberal.
Well, what's a liberal if not? Actually, I got nothing for this. Silent, where's your reading voice?
Where's my what?
Your reading voice.
Right here with me. We want
Okay.
me to read.
Oh yeah, I was going to shoot things. That's what I was gonna do.
You want me to read the article to you or what?
Yeah. But if we could turn it up.
What is it? Quiet again?
There we go. That's much better.
Okay.
But now Hot Potato's actually Hot Potato's laptop is drowning you out as well.
Yeah, I can hear
Sorry.
it. All right. Here we go. Secret Service Director Joseph Clancy and his agents are preparing for a side range of threats to the public during the presidential inauguration, he told a Washington, D.C. radio station. I think people today are willing to do things they may not have been willing to do in the past, Clancy told WTOP FM, saying threats today are different from past inaugurations. In preparation for the inaugurational parade, agents went door to door along the route, knocking on the doors to each building and office, according to Clancy. Are you having any activity on Inauguration Day? And if you are, who is coming? Were asked, Clancy said. Friday's inauguration comes after two terror attacks in Europe last year, one in France and another in Germany, in which the suspects drove trucks into crowds of people. Secretary of Homeland Security Jay Johnson said the Secret Service is working to thwart such an attack by implementing soft and hard parameters for motor vehicles. While Johnson said the department knows of no specific credible threat directed towards the inauguration, Clancy emphasized the importance of what is unknown in his interview with WTOP. Every night I wake up and wonder, do we have some issue covered? He said.
Huh. Okay, so they are
That's it.
preparing.
Yeah.
For full war. But can Minecraft, can you find out where Red got her sources? Because that would be really good to find out where she got her sources from.
Russian hacking, clearly.
Well, we could go with Russian hacking, yes. But again, I can't cite Russian hacking as a thing that I do. Like if I make a video about it, I can't be like, oh yeah, Russian hackers did it.
You can for lols.
I guess.
You say with a sarcastic voice.
Russian hacking.
Well, if Hillary Clinton can cite Russian hackers as the reason that she lost her election, I guess I could too.
How about the fact that she's a lying fucking cunt?
Well, the Russian hackers hacked her brain, so she could do nothing but tell lies. Nothing but lies, guys. Nothing but lies. I shouldn't have taken the hoe with me. That was a bad idea.
Yep, good old killer.
I don't have any hoes.
I got hoes. All up in different area codes.
Are they good for farming or what?
Yeah. But that's all they're good for, just farming.
Where do the animals be? Around the trees and stuff?
Yeah, I guess. They're
Or just
around.
everywhere?
Around somewhere.
Maybe I should put my bow in my hand. I think it's loaded. Yep.
A
God
few
damn, I
weeks
shot
ago,
one by accident.
Well, isn't
I,
that nice? What's up?
I went to this Japanese steakhouse with my dad. We stopped at the bar there before we were seated, and there was this Japanese guy bartender who sucked at English, and my dad had to tell him like 5 times what he wanted to drink. My dad was getting pissed about it and getting kind of a little bit mouthy with him. And the guy finally understands what he wants, so he goes back to go make his drink. And my dad just fucking looks at me. He's like, "No wonder they lost the war." I laugh so fucking hard. It's like whenever we go to a Japanese steakhouse, he always fucking makes World War II comments. It's great.
Well, if one of their tactics is just a suicide dive into the enemy, yeah. I guess there has to be some kind of cost-benefit analysis, but when you train your own soldiers to kill themselves, I don't know. Let's just say I'm not impressed with that tactic.
Yeah, it worked to
Strike
kind
fear.
of, yeah, break the morale of Allied soldiers. Actually, that was a big part of the reason they got nuked.
Break their morale.
Is-
How if they can fucking destroy a battleship here and there, but we can destroy an entire city.
Well, it was just like after seeing that and knowing that Japan was preparing for a mainland invasion and they were getting women and children ready to fight. United States really didn't want to invade the Japanese mainland, so they dropped the bombs instead.
Well, it fixed the problem, didn't it?
Yeah, I mean, to some extent, I'm sure you could probably blame the kamikazes for them dropping bombs.
Ah, shit. It came up behind me.
He will be out of a job just as President-elect Donald Trump takes. Apparently, Minecraft wants me to read this.
Alright then.
The
He says he
commander,
found it.
yep, the
Can you bring
commander
your
of the
microphone
district.
closer to your face? I've turned down Potato as
God
much as I could, and I turned you up as much as I can, but her laptop is still louder than you.
Okay, is that better?
That's so much better.
The commander of the District of Columbia National Guard is going to be out of a job just as President-elect Donald Trump takes the oath of office. A memo announcing the removal of Major General Errol Schwartz, obtained by the Washington Compost, says the 65-year-old general will be out of a job at 12:01 p.m. on January 20th. Schwartz confirmed the memo to the Post and said that he would retire at that time, but that he did not know the reason for his dismissal. Unlike other National Guard chiefs who are appointed and dismissed by the governors of their respective states, the chief of the District of Columbia's Guard reports directly to the president. The White House did not immediately respond to a request for comment. "I'm a soldier," Schwartz told the Post. "I'm a presidential appointee, therefore the president has the power to remove me." Business Insider attempted to contact the National Guard Bureau for comment, but reached a recording on a press number that directed journalists to call another number, which had a recording directing callers back to the previous number. The DC National Guard website does not list any contact information. Later in the day, the Post updated its story to note that Schwartz, who was appointed by President George W. Bush, had twice before offered a customary letter of resignation to President Obama, which was declined. President-elect Trump, however, accepted his resignation as an as yet unnamed interim commander was named by the Pentagon. Schwartz has been in command of the D.C. Army and Air National Guard since 2008, when he has been responsible for approximately 2,700 soldiers and airmen. He'll also be in charge of more than 5,000 troops from out of state that have been sent in to augment security for the inauguration. It's unclear who will succeed Schwartz. His current adjutant is Brigadier General Renwick Payne,
Huh.
and that would be that.
So it wasn't Obama. It was Trump.
Trump accepted his resignation.
Well, that was misinformation. Thanks a lot, Red. How am I supposed to take anything she says seriously now?
I found nails and glue.
Keep him. Okay, so at least we know he is retiring, but for some reason on the same day? Or is it that Trump accepted his letter of resignation and Obama fucking is holding his dismissal?
Yeah, I guess twice Obama denied his dismissal. I don't know how you can force somebody to work for you. But
Apparently that's how you do it, by denying the resignation and saying, you serve me, bitch.
yeah, because I guess Bush appointed him, and then he twice tried to resign under Obama. He's a black guy too, according to this picture.
Oh.
Oh.
Fucking black people never want to work.
Yep. So, Potato, you're running on a laptop, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Or-
Yeah. As she likes to call it, a potato.
A 4-year-old laptop.
Yeah.
Why? Do you have a solution?
No, I'm just. I CPU is probably getting hot as fuck.
It is. It
So
is. That is what that noise is.
I'm sorry.
It's not your
I
fault.
wonder if it'll be better with my microphone. Could turn it down, probably.
We won't hear it as much with your microphone because the reason we're hearing your laptop so much is because your microphone is inside the laptop. So when it starts to vibrate and go crazy, we can hear that.
Yeah.
But with your microphone, we won't be able to hear it at all. All right. So it's all temporary measures until somebody loses an eye.
basically.
Good morning.
Good morning, Chad.
Hey.
Sorry, I just got back from grocery shopping and lunch with my mom.
I
How's it
understand.
going?
You know, killing zombies.
That's about right. Yeah, I did find another game to play on the side for when I need a break from zombies. And it's so much like Minecraft that I'm not sure
What's it called?
what I'm. It's called Creativeverse.
Oh.
And you do attack things in it, but it's not as like extreme violence as like the zombies. But it's a lot of making things and collecting things and constructing it, and like the character looks more realistic, but like the world itself is what looks really Minecrafty because everything's all bricks and shit. And then you have these like wildlife everywhere, and during the day they're super cute. You're running around, and it's like, oh look, there's a cute little piggy. Oh look, there's a chameleon, like random animals.
Do you kill them?
You can, like I generally don't kill them during the day, just because I think I'm gonna wait until I can farm, and make them pets because I think you can train them to attack. So I don't want to kill them yet until I know for sure if I can do that. Because if I can collect pets in this game, then I, can fortify my house a little bit better with attack dogs, that kind of thing.
Right.
But But at night, everything kind of just goes nuts, and then they start attacking you.
Right, right.
But I'm getting confused with their building materials. Like, you have wood walls, stone walls, wood flooring, all that jazz. I made them, and now the game won't let me level them.
Oh.
So it's like you go to put like a torch somewhere or a little bit of furniture here, and it's like floating because it's not level, and I'm just like,
Is it like in alpha?
I think it might. I have to check. Find it on. It's on Steam, so it was in the freebies, so it could be.
Okay. Okay.
You should play Doom. You'll love it.
You think so? I don't think she will. I think the game will oppress her. Do I not have a
I think
shovel?
I'm just gonna die a lot. Like, I might have fun, or at least other people would have fun at my expense if they listen to me scream a lot. But
They will have fun at your expense, Jen. They will definitely have fun at your expense.
I think I should build a better bow and arrow because these ones don't seem to be very effective.
Okay.
It's not really that. You have to keep shooting stuff to up your archery. I mean, it is good to keep making bows because then your bows last for longer. I don't know that they hit better. Like, I've had some that were like 4 to 600, and they didn't seem to shoot any better.
Well, I'm just using the standard one, the like wooden one. So
There's only standard wooden ones. The only other one that you get is the crossbow. Which, believe me, once you get it, you'll be happy. You'll be like, I got a crossbow. Even though it's not realistic at all, because you would die with a crossbow trying to load it in the time that the zombies come after you. Thank God for game logic.
Yep. What the fuck is happening here?
Did you not want to play a game where you can do these things?
Yes and no. Like, I think
I
the
found
game...
a pistol grip.
Keep
Like
it.
a game, Go ahead. Keep it?
Keep it. Bring it to the house. I'll build you a gun.
Yay.
Or I won't, whatever. I don't want to come off desperate. For attention. Why does nobody love me?
Okay, so what it
Raise
is,
your balls,
it's an
not
early
you.
access game.
Yes, there it is. That's the problem. Okay, so Minecraft, what about the Obama shuffling around all the important people?
Minecraft even in here?
Minecraft is in the chat.
Ah.
Oh, of the live stream.
Yeah.
Oh.
Only certain people show up every day.
Yeah. Basically me.
Right, he's at work. That's why.
Well, at least it's good to know he's not, like... Because we were all speculating on why he was having such a...
Who?
Well, yesterday when Minecraft was all, like, in little shit mode.
You mean shit-faced
And,
mode?
Yes.
Okay.
And Potato, being the nice person that she was, sounded like she was worried about him.
Aw.
Shut up. He's watching this.
Oh, I have their reading voice, apparently.
Yes.
$10,000 stuffed in a diplomat's car. Moscow has its own
Wow.
complaints about spies. American spies. Moscow. U.S. spies under diplomatic cover sneaking along Russia's borders with Europe. $10,000 in a recruitment letter shoved into a Russian diplomat's car. Those are just some of the sensational allegations that Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov leveled against the United States on Tuesday as he laid out Moscow's case against Washington in the hidden intelligence war. Many of the alleged incidents were previously undisclosed. In Washington, the State Department had no immediate response to Lavrov's comments. For months, Russian officials have seethed at accusations that they hacked the U.S. presidential election and were harassing U.S. diplomats in Russia. In a nationally televised news conference, Lavrov fired back, complaining that U.S. embassy employees in Moscow were disguising themselves to join in Russian opposition protests, and that Russian diplomats in the United States were increasingly being targeted for recruitment. In the last several years, especially during the Obama administration's term, unfriendly recruitment attempts toward our diplomats has grown. Lavrov said in response to a question about harassment of diplomats during his annual news conference. Washington has repeatedly complained about the treatment of its diplomats in Russia. A brawl between an embassy employee and a Russian guard caught on tape last year caused a major diplomatic scandal. U.S. officials claim that the attack was an unprovoked assault, while Russia said that the man was a CIA officer attempting to sneak into the embassy. Lavrov on Tuesday said the Russian guard had acted correctly because the man had not provided identification and was wearing a disguise. In another case, he said a U.S. diplomat had disguised himself as a woman before changing outfits in a public restroom. He also implied that U.S. military officials were conducting undercover reconnaissance, saying that U.S. military attaches love to travel across our motherland in rented cars, naming a number of regions on the border with several NATO countries, Ukraine and the Caucasus region. Accordingly, they don't bear diplomatic license plates, but Russian plates, meaning there is less chance of being noticed. U.S. officials have also complained about harassment and surveillance by Russian intelligence in cities across Europe, which reportedly grew worse following the 2014 annexation of Crimea. In Moscow, one military attache's dog was killed, according to multiple former officials citing intelligence reports. And embassy employees have complained about slashed tires and their children being followed to school. There have also been complaints that Russian officials have been encouraged not to meet with the U.S. ambassador to Russia. Lavrov brushed these off, saying that the Russian Foreign Ministry has compiled statistics showing that Russian ministries, agencies, and members of parliament host the U.S. ambassador tens of times more often than Americans host the ambassador of the Russian Federation. He then gave a wide-ranging account of Moscow's complaints about harassment of its diplomats in Washington, including the arrest of Russian military attaches
How
working
many
with the
times do you have to shoot these animals? It's very long.
recruitment attempts. One of these cases was previously reported by the ministry's spokeswoman, Maria Zakharova, that U.S. agents had approached a Russian diplomat attempting to buy medicine from a doctor named Yevgeny Primakov, a former Russian foreign minister who died last year, and sought to recruit him. To recruit this kind of situation, one must have a special professional audacity and a deep feeling of cynicism, Lavrov said. There were others, he added. In April last year, there was an unprecedented recruiting attempt on the level of the second highest ranking person in our embassy, Lavrov said. The American intelligence agencies made an attempt at recruitment, literally stuck $10,000 in his car while he wasn't there, with a proposal of cooperation. The money was turned in, he said, adding that it is now working for the betterment of the Russian government. In what he called a disgusting episode, Lavrov said the two employees of the Russian military attaché in Washington were detained while having lunch with their spouses, interrogated, and denied contact with the Russian embassy. When the officials were freed, he said there was not even an apology.
Damn, so America is really ramping up the Cold War again.
It's just stupid. It's so pointless to do that.
Now this is the Obama administration's dying throes at making things difficult on the next administration.
Yeah.
You think Trump is gonna stop all this?
Probably. I think he gets along better with Putin and Russia. Well, I think he'll be better. I think he's better at communicating than they make him out to be in terms of what he needs and what he wants. I think the last thing he wants is to start another war. Like, especially when America's already so high in debt. Like,
This is gonna happen. America's gonna annex Canada, and then we're gonna confederate with Russia. Be the biggest world superpower ever.
honestly, just annex. I mean, obviously, don't annex Loki, but just Ontario and Quebec.
I
They're the
killed
dumb-
the deer.
You killed a deer.
Yeah.
Good.
Yay.
It's actually a good way to increase your archery skills too. Plus, you get food and leather and animal fat.
And then we can send the SJWs and the feminists.
Oh,
to
shit.
Nunavut.
None of it. I will have none of it.
Why would you? Why would you torture those
Oh.
poor Inuits, man? They're nice people.
Send them up the Yellowknife.
I fell in a
Oh,
hole that has mushrooms and I think nitrate.
I've been planting them. Oh wait, mushrooms and nitrate? I haven't been planting mushrooms or nitrate in the hole with nitrate. But yeah, you can try mining it. Oh god. Oh god. Decisions to make. Decisions to make. Ooh, repair kit. Buy coffee.
You know what you could do to get the SJWs on board to send them up as far north as you can. Tell them you've got a mission to send them to go save baby harp seals. Send them up north so that they actually understand what an actual harp seal is and why they kill them. And then leave them there so they can feed the polar bears at the same time.
Yeah. Hashtag hug a polar bear.
They're cute. They are cute. I mean, I wouldn't want to meet one because they would tear me to shreds. Eat me.
Why can't you guys just do what the Russians do? Just domesticate the goddamn polar bear.
I think you can. Like I know of a channel that I saw on YouTube where a guy had basically hand raised a polar bear,
Yeah.
swim in his pool with it. So
I'm not
Oh,
having
wow.
a fucking bear around me.
mind you, if people start doing that, guaranteed you'd have like micro bears or something completely stupid, like micro pigs, only bears.
Well, I just wouldn't trust most people to raise them. Like,
Well, no, they wouldn't know how to house them. You know, you'd have people who are like vegans going, yeah, we can start them on a vegan diet.
That's happened before. That was an actual news story where a bunch of vegans said, "Oh, don't worry, we can train polar bears to be vegan," and then the polar bears died. It wasn't necessarily polar bears. It was a few other animals, but like yeah, they went pretty much. Just
Retard?
decided- yeah, just full-fledged retard. Sorry, no offense to retards.
I think even a retard knows. If it's got the fangs, it's probably eating the meat.
You see, you say that, but then you talk to PETA. They don't seem to understand.
My state's really lenient about
Ooh,
the
I
types
found a
of
puffer
animals
coat.
you can keep as a pet. Like,
We're
if
like
you have
that.
a class, if you have a class 3 animal, which is basically anything more than a raccoon or a fox, you just have to inform your neighbors that you have one.
That's
See,
really
that
good.
would that would
You could
actually
have a
be
fucking
kind of
leopard in your house.
yeah. Leopard I wouldn't do, but like for foxes and things like that, I would actually let them know just because you know it's just the safety for the animal.
I want a legs.
Yeah, I always kind of admired people who had foxes, but the thing is there's so much maintenance because they're still wild animals, but they're so cute when they love you.
Agreed.
But
Everything's cute when it loves you. It's just when it's mad at you and decides to fucking eat its way into your couch. And then poop in
foxes
everything
are
you have.
Very curious animals. And apparently their piss is way worse than cat piss.
Yeah.
The
it
what?
is,
Who's
yeah.
piss?
Foxes.
Fox.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, they've got well, I think they're similar to weasels. I can't remember. It's a gland, I think is what it's called. Because they spray. It's always worse when it's a wild animal spraying, I think.
Cats are still relatively wild.
They are. Like if if a cat honestly was raised outdoors more than indoors, they're perfectly fine. They can hunt and handle themselves. It's just when it gets cold out, that's when they really have to figure out what
Outdoor
to do.
cats are so much cooler than indoor cats.
And I'm out of pearls.
Oh shit. A zombie parade.
Oh, you are so far away.
Yeah, not that far away.
I'm trying to kill this cat. This outdoor cat. Lived on a farm. And the cat ended up losing its eye.
Poor
And
cats.
well, we renamed the cat Uno afterwards.
What did you
And,
rename it?
Uno.
Oh, like one.
You know, it's,
Like the card
yeah,
game.
yeah, basically. And
Wow.
she was like super friendly towards people. Like very friendly towards people, but hated other animals. Like she ended up having a litter of kittens, and
Eating
after
them all?
like well, I've seen that happen before with another farm cat. Ate all the heads off of her babies.
I wonder why. Why do they eat the heads?
I don't know. It's just weird. You see these like tiny little kitten bodies with their heads eaten off.
Maybe they just taste good. We just don't know because we've never eaten kittens.
Imagine they probably taste like chicken.
No,
I don't like this
closer to
conversation.
rabbit. Why potato?
But
It's kittens.
She's like cute and cuddly. Don't eat them.
yeah, Uno was such a bitch towards other cats. Like I have no idea how she got knocked up because she was so fucking aggressive towards other animals.
Well, it's what Trigger keeps saying. All cat sex is rape, so...
Basically. But yeah, after her kittens hit like 2-3 weeks old or whatever, she's just like, get the fuck away from me. Like she would get in fights with her own kittens. And
I think I'll keep the raw meat and cook it.
alright, we have another
raw meat?
article.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it because it's food.
I think I should eat it.
I wouldn't eat it raw.
Minecraft, I gave you a wrench, so now you can post the articles into the chat if people want to actually bother reading them. If not, we'll have Synox's sexy voice read it to them instead.
Ukraine's survival strategy for the Trump era.
Really?
What?
Did they need a Trump survival kit? Because of
Well,
Trump?
if the SJWs need therapy because Trump won, then the SJWs, then Ukraine might need something as well.
Yeah, I think I don't know. All these people who are freaking out about Trump, I'm like, just give him a shot. See what he does first before.
You know, I guess even who was that fucker from England who was on CNN? Piers Morgan told the liberals to even get over it. I saw that on YouTube the other day because I guess he's friends with Trump. Kind of surprised me. Anyway,
I didn't think he was.
You wouldn't think so, but he like told the liberals to get over it and quit crying over it, which was kind of astounding coming from him.
You know, we all know how cognitive dissonance works. Some people get it, some people don't.
Yeah. For Ukraine, January 20th is a scarier date than perhaps for any other country. It may be about to lose the U.S. support that has allowed it to stay afloat in the face of Russian hostility and economic disaster. The Ukrainian elite is divided between two competing strategies in response. One is all but unmentionable in public: concessions to Russia and a return to the previous policy of trying to build ties both with Russia and with the West. The other favors looking for ways to approach the new U.S. administration, or at least keeping the support of traditional Republicans in the Congress and Senate. At, at the weekend, Joe Biden paid his visit to
Kiev.
Kiev, as the U.S. Vice President Biden was the Obama administration's point man on Ukraine and intensely sympathetic to the current Ukrainian government's cause, breaking free from Russia's influence and joining Europe. He was instrumental in securing U.S. economic aid. Biden
Bless you.
has urged Ukraine to do
Thank you.
more to fight corruption and to follow through on the Minsk ceasefire agreement with Russia, which calls for elections to be held in eastern Ukraine, now held by Russian proxies. Poroshenko has done neither so far, and it's no surprise that his
Ah,
desire
shit.
for more military
I'm
aid,
on fire. Shit.
including lethal weapons, never materialized.
What
During
do I
his latest
do?
official Kyiv
What
stop
do I do?
on his way to Davos,
Run,
Biden
punch.
could only express the hope that the incoming administration would also support Ukraine, but also point out that no one can do the hard work for Ukrainians. It's unclear at this point whether the hope is justified. The sanctions against Russia for its actions in Ukraine are important to Poroshenko as the most tangible sign of Western support against Russian depredations. But judging by Trump's recent statements, he sees them as possible bargaining chips in deals to be struck with President Vladimir Putin. With U.S. political support, which has been weak lately anyway, disbursements from the International Monetary Fund have been hard to come by. Since adopting a 4-year, $7.5 billion loan program for Ukraine in the spring of 2015, the IMF has released only three tranches of the package. Ukrainian Pravda, the nation's most popular news website, recently published what it claimed were details of an IMF memorandum laying down the terms for further cooperation. The tough conditions, including a long-delayed reform that would allow a free market in land, gradual increases in the retirement age, and the phasing out of tax breaks, including one for small businesses that has sustained much of the country's burgeoning tech industry. If the leak is correct, the $5.5 billion Ukrainians plan to receive this year may cost the Poroshenko administration more political capital than it has left after abolishing energy subsidies for households. Recent polls show Poroshenko's popularity hovering under the 12% mark. For a country whose economy shrank almost 10% in 2015 and grew about 1% in 2016, and whose government just nationalized the biggest bank without any guarantees that its former owners will pay back billions of dollars in related party loans, Western support is critical. Russia has all but ceased trading with Ukraine. A resumption of economic relations would give the Ukrainian government an immediate boost, but it's politically a non-starter while Kyiv is playing up the Russian military threat as the biggest factor affecting the country's well-being. Even in the context of the war in eastern Ukraine, the Kyiv government's biggest fight is with itself. Last week, the Ukrainian Defense Ministry released astonishing statistics from what it calls an anti-terrorist operation against Russian proxies in the east. In 2016, 211 Ukrainian servicemen were killed in action, and 256 more died from other causes, such as suicide, murder, traffic accidents, drug overdoses, and alcohol poisonings or accidental shootings. The Ukrainian military faces the same deep-rooted problems as the rest of society, and Ukraine hasn't gotten far in resolving them. That has resulted in a serious case of Ukrainian fatigue among Kiev's U.S. and European supporters, making all sorts of aid and encouragement less likely. Viktor Pinchuk, one of Ukraine's richest men and biggest philanthropists, proposed a remedy in an article published in the Wall Street Journal in late December. Pinchuk suggested that Ukraine should temporarily give up on its staged goals of European Union and North Atlantic Treaty and NATO membership, stop beating around the drum about the Russian annexation of Crimea, and allow elections in the eastern Ukraine before Kyiv reestablishes control over the area. The article caused a storm of indignation in Ukraine. Pinchuk even apologized, blaming heavy edits and a provocative headline. In an official response to the Pinchuk article, Poroshenko's deputy chief of staff, Kostyanin, whatever, fucking Russia, wrote, compromises on Russia's terms of the wrong policy. As one of the new U.S. administration's heavyweights once said, history teaches that weakness arouses evil. This has never led to sustainable peace nor saved lives. On the contrary, it has always fueled more aggression and human suffering. Far from showing flexibility, Ukraine has just sued Russia in the International Court of Justice, claiming its actions in Crimea and eastern Ukraine amounted to terrorism. Poroshenko has publicly argued that if Trump wants to make a deal with Russia, Moscow's withdrawal from Ukraine should be part of the deal. While no compromise with Russia remains the official line Kyiv must look for, and the U.S. would support it on these terms, U.S. support is so important that the Poroshenko administration faces huge budget constraints, agreed to a $50,000 monthly retainer for the services of the Republican-linked Washington lobbying firm, BGR Government Affairs. It may face an uphill battle with the Trump administration, but it has a great audience among traditional Republicans, such as Senators John McCain and Marco Rubio. They are already involved in a bipartisan effort to transform Obama's executive sanctions on Russia into law. The Ukrainian leader's position is far from hopeless. His cause is a convenient vehicle for politicians to bolster their credentials, champions of freedom and democracy. Poroshenko may also get more sympathy from European leaders riled at Trump's contempt for the EU. Poroshenko's hope is that Putin will have little enough to offer to Trump, that the deal-orientated approach will fail. Then these allies will help Ukraine recreate a special position it once held on a far friendlier U.S. administration's agenda. If, however, some sort of grand Russian-U.S. bargain is achieved, Pinchuk and those in Ukraine who silently agree with him suddenly become far more relevant than they are today.
Okay, so we're still throwing our weight around for fun, which is always good. Oh.
Hi.
Hello. God, I wish this game had like an elevator. I see we have 3 furnaces now. Nice. Who put up the next furnace?
Hi.
Hold on, I gotta unmute the hot potato. There we go.
Tanks?
All the tanks. Tanks for everybody.
Shit, it's gonna be evening soon.
It's already evening.
Is it?
Oh, it's almost nighttime.
Is it almost midnight?
No, that's not till the 28th tomorrow. So yes, actually.
It's all red outside.
Wonder if 2-inch penis is home from school yet.
Well, if he was, he would definitely come down here. Potato, Minecraft is telling you to hit push to talk. That way, if you want to talk to us, you're gonna have to push a button. That way, the noise isn't driving people crazy. But I'm about to start live streaming pretty soon, so there's not that much of demand for it.
Um,
Hmm? Oh no. Oh, that's really neat. Oh shit, I forgot to sell them all my fun stuff. Is it still night out? I mean, it's still day out? For like another 40 seconds.
Yep. Yeah, it's 21:07.
yeah, I'll come back inside.
Okay, I'm going to need concrete mixing as soon as possible.
I know. I've got enough points to do it, but I just wanted to wait to see what was going on. So
It's okay, I need 6 points left. That's maybe 2 level ups. Okay, so I see we're running out of clay.
We're creating loads in the furnace, I think.
You're not creating loads, you're just putting it into the furnace. After after the
Okay.
furnace fills up, like you're just crafting things inside of it. I think the clay is used to make rebar, and the concrete mixer is used to make concrete.
There's 883 lumps of clay up here.
What is this? Jen, is this your room?
yep.
Did you take Synock's room? That's weird.
Is it his room? Oh, I just saw. I wasn't sure whose room.
Alright, well, Synock, you're gonna have to fight Jen for your room back.
Sorry.
I never finished my room.
I know, I can tell.
I created my room with double doors. Yay.
Yes, it was a giant waste of material.
Yeah, I wondered about that. I was like, who did that?
Well, originally I wasn't going to have a door, but then other people were having doors. So I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's always good. I mean, I highly doubt the zombies will get in, but you never know.
The doors aren't for the zombies, guys. The zombies aren't getting down here.
There it is.
The zombies is not what we worry about. It's, let's say, what did you call a micro penis? Is if micro penis gets in here.
It should have just gotten that. I think that's his new name now. Hold on.
Hey, Loki.
How's it going?
You have a bag that says potato on it. What are your pants? What is this?
Pants? My pants? Let's see. Oh, the military. Wait, leather armor? Leather leg armor. And I'm wearing shorts.
Okay.
So I can take the
There
shorts
we
off, put the shorts on.
Okay.
I can't
looks
wait
silly.
till he sees that.
It does. You can't wait till what?
I can't wait until he sees that.
Oh shit, okay.
Oh no, I was just putting iron in it.
No, not you. Hot potatoes in the box I need to get back into.
Okay, go ahead.
I am.
Oh, this must be Teflon's room then.
No, that was my room.
That was your room?
That was my room. You can check the door. The door normally says whose door it is. Up.
Nope.
Also,
It says E and then
the bed also has the name on it. If you walk up to people's beds and look at them, it says whose bed it is. Like,
You're in my room.
I am. Panty rating.
so whose room is this? This must be
I
So
haven't
the-
explored the other rooms yet.
There's this other giant tunnel over here. I think we're gonna use that for mining.
Oh, okay.
The other tunnel down, the room down here, this is Trigger's area, I guess he started. He got a workbench and some shit going on. And then he built another area with another room, so that's, I guess, his. I don't know what we're doing in this area. I could square off this room, and you could find a room to go into there. Or you can just try and make a offshoot of this room, since Psylocke isn't officially in here.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm fine with sharing with him too. Like, it's just as long as what's his face isn't coming in, which obviously is not happening. So
Which
You
If
can
I get
share
the
my
top
room
one.
with me, because we could have our
girl
little
power.
girl dorm.
You guys even can have a room each, since Potato already has 2 fucking doors. Guys, take a door each.
Hey, stop complaining about the two-door system. It looks good. Okay. Looks great. Looks important.
It does look important.
And you've completely destroyed the walls of this room. Is this your room or what?
This?
Yeah.
Just-
But
This is something Trigger set up. I guess we could separate it as 2 separate rooms, since he likes to be all mine. So I'm going to create a divider for him. I'm also building a second area that you guys will just see just before the stairs starts.
I need to get a pickaxe.
You need what?
I need to get a pickaxe. I cut through stone quicker.
Oh, much quicker.
Yeah.
it's like you're using magic to put up the wood frames.
I know, right?
Just see your hands moving and them appear. I hope I don't get locked in here.
No, there's no actual door on here.
Okay. Yet.
Yet. Whose bed is this? This is nobody's bedroll, but all the chests are locked. Did nobody take the... Potato, do you want to take the mining helmet? I left one in there up for grabs, in the gun chest.
Yeah, okay.
That
Take
way
it.
you don't need to run around with a stupid flashlight.
I like my flashlight.
yeah, but guaranteed you'll really like the helmet.
I like the helmet for when I'm mining and stuff, yeah. Which one is it in? Oh, here. Wait, does that mean I don't wear my other helmet though? I like that. The football
Well,
helmet.
Press F to take your flashlight away and press F.
Well, I still look
Hey
good, so
Frederick,
that's
how's it
okay.
going?
So how do I turn on the helmet? Do I
Same
press
way.
F?
Press F. F is for flashlight. And also F is for flashlight on everything else. Guns, night vision goggles.
Do I have to remove all flashlights I have though
No,
to turn it on?
no, no. You just keep pressing F until you turn on the one you want.
I don't know if it's on or not. Is it? Is it on?
Let me see. No, press it again. Okay, now it's off. Now it's on. Let's get some high ceilings up in this bitch. Ah, I see someone's been upgrading.
Yeah, I didn't mean to go that far with it, but
It's okay. Keep upgrading. Keep doing what you gotta do. We need to keep the furnaces stocked full of materials. And
Maybe I should have used wood frames instead of the second door. Oh.
well, since Jen doesn't want to share with you, I guess it's a useless door, but it's okay. Don't worry. We're gonna be upgrading everything to steel and iron and
How do I lock doors?
hold E on it and it'll tell you to put a password or just lock the door. If you just lock it, no one can get in there but you.
I'll put a password in here. How do I? Okay.
Okay, so what's the quickest way for me to level up one more time? I want to get concrete
Digging.
mixing.
pretty much digging. I leveled up like probably 5 times just digging my hole for my initial one.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Guys, if you look over here,
Let me come out.
over here, I'm building this other small area. I think this is where the kitchen's going to go.
Oh, okay.
So if you guys wonder where that stuff's going, that's where it's going to go.
Okay. Awesome. So that way we can
Yeah.
start campfires there.
Campfires, fridges, you know the drill.
Yep. I sure do. Yeah, I might increase this space in case Psynock wants to live here too. I wasn't sure whose was whose, because nothing was showing up. Like, it just shows press E to use every time I look at something.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. Every time you tell me something should work, it doesn't seem to work for me. I don't know. It could just be my computer or how I downloaded it, or I don't know.
None of those things are things, but whatever. Who cares? Why is there so many people watching now that I'm about to log off? How's there 6 people watching? Do I just start streaming when everyone like is still at school and then you guys get back and then everyone starts showing up to watch it and I have to leave? I think I must change.
That is true. You are in Ontario, so that is a possibility.
I'm going to shift my live stream maybe an hour or 2 back.
Today's gone so quick.
Oh shit, that reminds me. We should get all that rotten flesh and bring it down here so we can make fertilizer so we can get bigger yields.
Yeah. Oh. Damn it. Oh, good, I did get it back. Digging up my room a little bit more, so Psynock does want to move his stuff in here, like, he can. I don't care, honestly. I just wanted to not steal anybody's room or stuff or piss anybody off.
School, college, work.
So you
it's all
stole
the
his
same.
room.
Yes, that's exactly what she did. It's that female empowerment thing where you just show up and claim something's yours now. You women know how women move in, right? They're like, okay, so your stuff isn't fitting or matching the stuff I have, so we're just going to have to buy brand new furniture.
Here we go, cement mixer.
That's where you put the... So you start making fertilizer. I gotta get my points up so we can start making concrete. And then this game is gonna start getting
I have
easier.
enough to do it too. So, like, yeah, I actually have 35.
If you want to grab the skill. So we can just start building a fuck ton of concrete.
Can I start mining in this tunnel you were building?
Which tunnel?
The one that's beside my room. Or
That
is someone
tunnel?
making a room here?
Let's see, that tunnel's going north, right? No, I don't think anyone's making a room here, but this tunnel's going northwest. Fuck northwest. Just start going north. What's north of here? Yeah, let's see if we can build one going as far north as possible. Just follow the path. Potato, you're going the wrong way.
But, okay.
About what?
How am I going the wrong way? What?
This way, right here.
You want to start digging here?
Yeah, just straight north. Just as far straight north as possible. Just look at your compass
Okay.
and just go as far north as you can.
Yeah.
Try and make the tunnel double wide so 2 people can get through. It makes it easier to wide. The double wide, 3 high. Don't throw anything away. Bring everything back to the boxes, the resource boxes, so we can keep making concrete and all the other bullshit.
Okay.
I think the hardest part of this game is getting your first wrench. Once you have your first wrench, then you're pretty much set. Because that's when you start getting mechanical parts. Once you have mechanical parts and wrenches, then you're making workbenches. Once you have workbenches, you can make anything and everything, and the game is done. So, Frederick, what are you studying in college?
Man, I need more stamina.
You put points into it.
Good idea.
See if you can get sexual Tyrannosaurus 1 or 2.
I only have 2 points at the moment.
Oh, then no, you're gonna need to wait till you have 10. The running perk is also really good. That's how I get across the map quickly. Because my god, when you start this game with no fucking points, you just fucking crawl. Just stop and wait for things. Oh, shit,
Pretty much.
completely
Especially when your
forgot.
stamina dies.
Oh, I have 7 points now. Oh, okay. Might need a new pickaxe.
That's always a possibility. In fact, that's
This is
a
very slow.
guarantee.
This piece of shit. I've repaired it a bunch of times.
Every time you repair it, it gets worse.
Yeah.
What you want to do is maybe craft a few and then combine them on the workbench.
Okay, we don't have one of those yet.
Yes, we do. It's in the other room. You just looked at it.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna go brew coffee and make bacon.
Okay,
That
I'm
is
gonna
such a
go.
random combination, but I like it.
What's he gonna do?
Bacon and coffee.
Oh,
It's
just
the
strip the
best
bacon
combo.
and coffee?
Yep, just straight bacon and coffee.
I like it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
No, I wouldn't. I would be back in a while.
Alright.
So what do I do with this The old pickaxe, so I scrap it.
What kind of pickaxe is it?
Iron.
No. Combine it. Workbench. And you try to
Combine
not
it with what?
another pickaxe.
Okay.
Unless it doesn't have any points left in it, then you're kind of fucked.
Will I repair it first?
You could repair it, yes. But repairing and combining is the same act, so... History and information technology. That's, Can you specify what that was? Computer science? Do you know the program things? Could you build me an app if I told you to, if I asked you to? If I paid you to? I need an app built.
What do you need an app for?
One, I'm going to crowdfund an app, and two, to make YouTube, to make me more YouTube famous.
Okay.
No, it's for the YouTube community. I want to create an app that doesn't allow YouTube to automatically unsubscribe you. It's an app that keeps track of your subscriptions, and you can only unsubscribe from that point from that app. So if you want to keep track of your own subscriptions without YouTube being able to unsubscribe you from people you want to, it does that. As well as a few other things, but I'll get into them another time.
God, it takes so long to build a new iron pickaxe. Oh my god.
Yep.
It's taking over like 2 minutes. Jesus.
Oh no. Just wait until you like make like 8 or 9 of them at a time, and you're like, oh, that'll be time of my life. I'll have to find something else to do while I wait.
Uh-oh. Where's the
But-
clay? Is there any clay left?
I know a bunch of it was absorbed into the forge.
Isn't there a bunch upstairs among the boxes?
No, it's just cobblestone, not,
Oh wait, my light isn't on, is it? Can you repair that?
Turn your light on. Do, 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 do.
God, you get so hungry so fast in this game.
Yeah, it's a problem.
Well,
Like,
once
I
we get
already
more
ate
food.
so much meat.
Well, no, you can also add the perks that let you eat less. You just have to level up faster.
Mm. I think I did that with the water. I think that's why I don't get thirsty as much. That's really helpful.
Yes. That is probably a fact.
It gets really exciting when you finally make it up to level 5 for those. So much nicer.
Okay, who wants to be in charge of organizing the kitchen?
I can try. I'm just digging out a spot for cyanide in this hole, because I want to start making the concrete mix.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, I need the stones anyway. I might as well carve this out.
Uh-huh.
But what do you want done for the kitchen?
Well, you can come take a look at the kitchen.
Sure.
Wow, the combining does like nothing.
It absolutely does once you get higher level stuff.
Ew, so dark.
Oh, I need to build a few more grills. And maybe a cooking
Oh.
pot or two.
Neat. far.
Why don't you
Eventually, I'll get it.
go to the end of the railway. Just walk right up.
Oh, I just couldn't see it.
All right.
Still dark. Do you want to light up here? I've got a couple torches.
Sure, you can stick one somewhere. We need to just organize water and food into these cabinets so that people know where
Sure.
to get food and water and stuff. So it's just a little bit more organized.
Sure.
Okay, I'll craft a bunch of iron pickaxes and just keep combining them then.
No, 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 don't do that. That's a waste of resources.
Is it?
Yep. Use them up almost completely, and after you mostly use them up, you combine them.
Okay.
Cause look, how much it costs a lot of iron to get a pickaxe. So if you just combine two, it doesn't make one much better. So it's just better to not do that. Just make one, use it until it's almost destroyed, and then combine it with another one that's almost destroyed to repair it. You get it?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Well, I did just combine my old one with the new one, and that did nearly nothing. And I'm just going to use this one then.
Well, just keep combining the shitty ones until they do become a decent one. That's the only trick. Plus, the more you make, the better it'll be. Jan, did you start making concrete?
Not yet. No, I should do that while I do this. I've already got the food sorted.
Oh, right, okay. I see. I see. Springs, leather, this bullshit.
Okay. Might be more stuff down there too.
There's a box.
Let me start off on the rocks. Get the rocks started because I can sort while I get that on the go. Sorry, what were you saying?
Just concrete mixing. It's rocks, crushed sand, and cement. I guess we have to make a bunch of cement. Where do we make the cement? We have to make it in the furnace.
Yeah. That part, I was actually up to that point in the last server. Like, I had so much concrete that I was just going to go back and forth to the trader, too. Obviously, that didn't happen.
Okay. So cement mixing is important. Shit.
Actually, you had one with rocks started, I thought. Nope. That was clay. Duh.
The closest one to the mix had a bunch of stone inside of it. I'll stick a bunch more stone inside of them as well. I feel like one should be just for rocks. I don't know why we fucking shouldn't be putting iron into it, should we? We just need one for rocks.
That would be a good idea, actually, if you keep one just for the cement mix, which I think is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Okay. So the one closest to the cement mixer is the one that's going to be for the cement. I'm gonna just dump a bunch of rocks into it. And try and get the rest of the stuff inside of it out, so it's not... Or whatever. I don't fucking know how this is working.
Well, I was putting it in the last one, but you can move it. Like, I do have a little bit started in there, but...
Okay.
It only just started, so...
Okay. Alright, that's it. Nothing else we can do at this point.
Yeah, I've got some corn. I'm gonna turn it into seeds.
Don't bother.
Just
We have a lot of corn seeds.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Did you see the farm in the back?
Not yet, no.
Okay, well, there's the farm in the back.
I'll have to come take a look. I've just basically been digging since I got into the hole so I can put my mat down.
Okay.
Because I guaranteed I'll die doing something stupid. And then wind up lost. Okay.
Alright. That's the other thing I want to do. Get out. Get out.
So I honestly did do that on purpose. I'm just like pressing E and it's punching it. I'm like, what the hell? What's wrong with me?
Did
I
you
wish I
want me
knew.
to tunnel a certain direction, like upwards or what?
Straight. Just as far straight as you can go. Just all the way north.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start cutting the stream down to something smaller. Yeah, see that global climate fund. That's that's. I think that's when we just decide to take our money and give it to India and China, because I don't know what that means otherwise. Is that just Obama taking America's money and just throwing it out the window on his way out the fucking door?
I think so. Like, I think he's resentful of um, how things turned out. And he doesn't really need to be, because, democracy!
Yeah, but you know what they say about democracy.
It's overrated.
Is it? Is that what they say about democracy? Is that what they say about
It's
democracy in
what,
Ireland?
it's what some people say.
Okay.
Well, according to Obama, democracy is very important.
Yeah, so long as it goes his way. At least that's how I've been seeing it.
Pretty
Yeah, it's
much.
not like he had more executive orders than the other presidents or anything.
All the other
It's not like
presidents
that was the
combined.
thing. Imagine if we built a whole tunnel to your old base,
just
right
collapse.
into Raging Bull. We all go up the tunnel and kill
Troll him. Just sneak into his tunnel.
him. Oh man, I wish your base was closer.
Me and Trigger have done something very similar to that in some of our other playthroughs. We just dig to towns. That way we don't have to worry about zombies or night. We just walk over there anytime we need. That way also you can like continue scavenging towns till like the very, very end of the like brink of night. And then just walking through your tunnel during the night back home to dump all your stuff.
I'll need to go out and get food soon.
Why do you need to go get food? Are
'Cause
you
I'm
gonna be
hungry.
hunting for the group?
Sure.
Okay. Janet, show her how to organize the kitchen.
Okay, so what I've been doing so far is I've got water in like any kind of liquid that you're gonna drink is in the end. Middle is like fruit and vegetables. Middle one is for like canned goods that I find, or that you guys find. The last one I was gonna use for meat and meat products. Yeah, pretty basic. I might see about making maybe one or two top cabinets for food that's already cooked, and that'll be the last one I do.
Well, we'll put together a fridge eventually.
Yeah.
But then the kitchen will get much bigger.
Such a nice sound.
Where's the campfire gone? What?
It's upstairs. It's in the kitchen. Take a look at the kitchen.
Oh god. Where upstairs? All the way upstairs?
No,
Upstairs?
not all the way
No.
upstairs.
Do you want me to show you?
Okay.
Show her the kitchen, Jen. Show her the kitchen.
I'll find it.
The women definitely need to know where the kitchen is.
Going past it.
I'm going past it?
Go
What do you
down.
mean?
Go down the stairs. Stop about now. And look.
Alright.
Kitchen. Yep, all the pits here, and then all the cabinets here. So I'm just trying to keep them somewhat separate, so that way you've got your fruit and vegetables, and you got your meat. And I probably don't have to sort it that much, but I don't know. I just don't like putting meat in my vegetables.
Okay. Kind of pasta. Sham. Empty cabinet. Side face. It's light out now, isn't it?
Yep, it's daytime. The sound rang, so we can go upstairs.
Okay, I didn't hear it. I think I have the volume on this very, very low.
Oh. Okay.
Good. Okay. Neat.
Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. As you can see, we've established our farm, our kitchen, our basement dwellings. We've kidnapped all the women and reestablished the proper patriarchy.
Yay!
Now that we left the women in charge of the kitchen, I think it is just gotta get one of them to start making the food and cooking it. Yeah. So all is right in the world. Patriarchy rules, and have a good night. Actually, that's not true. It's not have a good night. I probably will be back later on tonight to dick around some more.